make sure you subscribe to Mastar Media.
Or I'll nuke this whole goddamn universe, motherfucker.
Dragon Ball Super Episode 67 showed us the full power of Zen-Oh, as he instantly wiped out an entire universe in a second. This showed us that while he can be portrayed as a cute, cuddly little character, he's also a ticking time bomb that can erase you and everything you know. This explains why Beerus is always freaking out every time Zen-Oh makes an appearance. Searching for more Senzu beans, Goku looks in his pocket and finds the button for the Omni King. Lord Zen-Oh arrives, with Goku giving him a big hug. Unfortunately, this is not the same Zen-Oh from Goku's timeline. Goku asks this Zen-Oh if he could destroy the Zamasu up in the sky, and the Omni King says, not only will I destroy Zamasu, but I am going to erase this entire world from existence. Goku immediately recognizes the threat, telling everybody to get to the time machine in a hurry, as Lord Zen-Oh hops up into the sky, raises his hands, and proceeds to erase the entire universe in an instant. Not only did he erase the universe, but he was able to kill a god who was wished to be immortal from the Super Dragon Balls, only further displaying Zen-Oh's true power. This is even more impressive considering the fact that Zamasu reached his final form. He became justice itself. As seen from the previous episodes, Zamasu's anger enhances his power, and at this point, his anger has turned him into a world-encompassing enemy. Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks all power up their best abilities and fire it in a combined attack in order to try to take down this world-sized Zamasu. Unfortunately, even though their three powers combined turn into a beautiful energy attack, it is helpless against Zamasu's immortal power. Not only is Zamasu spanning the entire Earth, but his evil is spreading throughout the entire universe as he becomes the incarnation of his ideals. Zamasu's true form not only is immortal, but has incredible power. His final form is destructive enough to wipe the entire face of the Earth clean in an instant, as his hate and anger have propelled him into a new form beyond the limits of his physical body. As impressive as that is, Kaioshin states that no matter who you are, Zen-Oh cannot be defeated. Goku asks Trunks to take him back to the future after they survive, bringing back the future Zen-Oh to the present timeline. As Goku takes the future Zen-Oh to meet the present Zen-Oh, I want to pause it on this picture, as you can see that Goku is literally surrounded by the Dream Team. Every character here, besides the Kaioshin, is literally one of the strongest gods in the entire multiverse as we know it. And I think this picture perfectly depicts that Goku not only is reaching a level far beyond the limits of a traditional Saiyan, but perhaps he could become a god in the future. Not just a Super Saiyan god, but a true god that oversees the entire multiverse. Additionally, we got to see that the Grand Priest is actually the father to Whis and Vados. And I like that as the story progresses, they are giving us more and more answers to questions from which we have so many of for these characters. However, something bothers me in the fact that there are two Omni Kings now. Could this be a foreshadowing of future events? We know that Zen-Oh is a ticking time bomb and can easily get upset and erase an entire universe in a second. So what happens if these two Omni Kings get in an argument? What happens if they turn out to hate each other? What happens if their friendship goes downhill? Could this spell the end of the entire multiverse as we know it? Could one of them potentially turn evil? Something else interesting happens in this episode as Whis tells Trunks and Mai that it's possible for them to return to a time in their world before it was erased. Everybody is concerned that they'll have to deal with Zamasu again, and Whis says that he will go talk to Beerus and have Beerus destroy the Zamasu from that future. Additionally, he has something much better than the sealing urn, aka Mafuba, that the Z-Fighters took with them to the future. This leaves me with the question, what else are the gods hiding from us? Have we barely scratched the surface of their power? Goku and company say goodbye to Trunks for the final time, as Vegeta flies in to say goodbye in his own way. The Prince of Saiyans does not shake hands. He does not tell you goodbye. He says goodbye with his fist. I absolutely loved this because it said so much more than goodbye. It said, stay strong. I'm proud of you. Be well on your journeys in your own timeline. And I look forward to potentially seeing you again in the future. This scene was iconic, and I think that a lot of fans skipped over how powerful of a meaning it actually was. If you remember back to Dragon Ball Super episode 54, Trunks and Vegeta were sparring, and Vegeta said he didn't even remember his year in the Room of Spirit and Time with Trunks. Now, with the swing of a fist and a smile, Vegeta is finally validating Trunks, his child from the future who has wanted nothing more than his appreciation as his son. Vegeta is proud of Trunks, and he respects his strength. As Trunks flies up towards the future, Gohan speeds up to give a final goodbye. It was an emotional moment for Trunks, as he remembers the Gohan from his future, his best friend and his mentor. Saying goodbye to him in this fashion brought Trunks to tears. It was an excellent ending to the Goku Black Arc, and I hope that Trunks finds Gohan again in the future and can befriend him.